She thought you'd be lost without her. She expected you to stay stuck, overthinking, regretting, maybe even begging. But here's the plot twist. You didn't just move on. You leveled up faster than she ever imagined. And now, she's watching. Whether she admits it or not, she notices. And that's when the regret starts creeping in. Want to know why? Stay with me, because by the time we're done, you'll understand exactly how to make her second-guess everything. Oh, and before we dive in, quick question. Have you ever scrolled through an ex's social media just to see if they've upgraded or downgraded? Be honest. Short chuckle. Well, guess what? She does it too. Please like video and subscribe my channel. Why she thinks you won't move on. Here's the brutal truth. When a woman walks away, she's usually mentally checked out weeks, sometimes even months, before the breakup actually happens. By the time she's gone, she's already made peace with it or at least convinced herself it's the best choice. That's why she seems so confident when she walks away. For her, it's already over. But here's where things get interesting, and what she doesn't expect. Most men, when faced with a breakup, stay stuck in the grief stage. They replay the good times, obsess over what went wrong, and get caught in a cycle of confusion and frustration. The classic mistakes? Texting her over and over, reminiscing about your shared moments, or even stalking her social media like a detective piecing together a crime scene. Let's be real. If your recently searched tab looks like her name, her Instagram handle, and a YouTube video titled, "Will She Ever Regret Leaving Me?" Yeah, we've got some work to do. This is exactly what she expects. She's prepared for you to get stuck in this emotional loop. She's waiting for you to spiral into regret and desperation. After all, that's what most people do when they've been left behind, right? But here's the plot twist. When you do the opposite, when you choose to disappear, when you decide to transform yourself and focus on your growth, it messes with her mind. She thought you'd need time to heal. She thought you'd crumble without her. But when you level up, when you step into a stronger, more confident version of yourself, you throw everything she thought she knew about you out the window. And that's when the regret starts creeping in. She didn't expect you to move on so fast. And now, she'll start asking herself, was I really the one who left? Or was I the one who gave up? The fast track to an unforgettable comeback. Let's talk about leveling up the right way. And no, this isn't about pretending for social media or posting flashy pics to show off. This is about something much more powerful, genuine transformation. When you become the best version of yourself, not for her, but for you, that's when the real power shift happens. There are 3 key areas you need to focus on, and trust me, each one will hit harder than you think. 1. Your physical presence. This is where it all starts. She left thinking she knew you, thinking she had you all figured out. But when she sees you walking into a room as a stronger, sharper, more confident version of yourself, that hits different. Maybe you've started hitting the gym, maybe you've updated your wardrobe, or maybe you're working on your posture. Whatever it is, it's noticeable. And when she sees the change, it forces her to ask, wait, when did he get so confident? That's the moment she starts to question herself. The man she thought she could leave behind is now stronger and more attractive than ever. And that's not something she was prepared for. 2. Your social proof. This is where things get interesting. You're not just out here surviving the breakup. You're thriving. You're living a life full of new experiences, meeting new people, exploring things you never had the chance to do before. And then you start to surround yourself with people who value you, friends, new connections, even women who are attracted to you. Here's the kicker. When she sees that you're desired by others, that primal instinct kicks in. Her brain starts asking, wait, did I make a mistake? Was I the one holding him back? She thought she could leave you behind, but now you're in demand, and she's wondering why she ever let you go. 3. Your emotional evolution. This is the part she didn't see coming. She left thinking she still had control over your emotions, that you'd be the same guy pining for her and seeking her approval. But when you stop chasing her validation, that's when everything changes. No more late-night texts saying, I miss you. No more waiting for her to notice your growth. You're no longer emotionally reactive. Instead, you're calm, grounded, and most importantly, independent. When she sees that she no longer has emotional power over you, When she realizes you're not pining for her anymore, that's when the panic sets in. She thought she was the one who would get to decide your emotional fate, but now you've taken that power back. But here's the thing, this is where the real mind game starts. Because what happens next is the most powerful move of all. Are you ready? The unexpected power move that changes everything. Imagine this. She's going about her day, not thinking about you, not expecting to see anything related to you. Then, out of nowhere, she comes across a photo of you. Maybe a friend casually mentions your name. Maybe she sees you in passing. Either way, she wasn't looking for you, but suddenly, there you are, right in front of her. And what she sees, well, it's not the man she left behind. Instead of the broken, desperate, bitter ex she might have imagined, she sees someone completely different. She sees a man who didn't just survive without her, but a man who thrived, a man who has grown in ways she never thought possible. He's stronger, more confident, and more alive than ever. At that moment, her brain starts playing tricks on her. Wait, was he always this attractive? Did I completely misjudge him? Is he happier without me? Oh no, she wasn't prepared for that. She expected to see a shell of the guy she once knew, but instead, she's hit with the full force of how much you've changed. And here's the kicker. What happens next will change everything. You don't react. No chasing, no seeking closure, no late night, hey, we should talk messages, no petty social media posts to show off your new life. You don't have to prove anything. You've already won. That's when you truly win. You see, the ultimate revenge isn't about showing her she was wrong or rubbing your success in her face. The real victory is in making her realize something deep down. You never needed her validation to begin with. She thought you would fall apart without her, that you were dependent on her love or approval to feel worthy. But the truth? You found your worth all on your own. And that's the power she didn't see coming. By not reacting, by showing her that you're no longer emotionally invested in proving anything, you send a message that hits harder than anything else could. You've moved on. You've become a better version of yourself, and most importantly, you did it for you. When she sees that you've become the man she never expected, when she sees you thriving without her, something powerful happens inside her. She begins to question her decision, and she might even start to wonder if she made the biggest mistake of her life. But here's the truth you need to remember. You're not doing this to win her back. You're doing this to prove to yourself that you can grow, evolve, and become everything you were meant to be, without anyone's approval. That's the real power move. And trust me, when you stop needing her validation, that's when you've truly taken control of your life. So, what's the move now? Simple. Focus on you. Become the man she didn't expect. Because when you stop waiting for her to notice, that's exactly when she does. If this hit home, don't just sit on it, act on it. And if you want more deep insights into female psychology and leveling up, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Oh, and drop a comment. What's the biggest lesson you learned from your last breakup? Let's hear it. Because trust me, she's already watching.